Success is not a matter of luck or a single stroke of genius. Instead, it's often the result of carefully cultivated habits, behaviors, and routines that, repeated day after day, create a foundation for extraordinary achievement. When we look at the world's most successful billionaires, we might see a wide range of personalities, backgrounds, and industries. Yet, if we dig deeper, we discover that many of them share one critical daily habit. This is not a secret formula or a mystical ritual, but rather a powerful, practical discipline that underpins their relentless drive and outsized results. So what is the number one habit that billionaires run daily? Quite simply, it's the habit of intentional reflection and planning, the daily review. Every day, without fail, the world's most accomplished individuals carve out time to step back, reflect on their progress, set clear priorities, and strategize their next moves. This routine, sometimes as short as 10 minutes or as long as an hour, is the invisible engine behind their decision-making, innovation, and resilience. It's the habit that keeps them aligned with their long-term vision, enables them to pivot quickly, and ensures that their days are spent on what matters most. Let's take a closer look at how this daily review works, why it's so effective, and how you can incorporate it into your own life, no matter your current circumstances. Imagine the life of a billionaire. The demands on their time are immense. Board meetings, investment opportunities, philanthropic commitments, family obligations, and the constant pressure to stay ahead in a fast-changing world. With so much vying for their attention, it would be easy to get swept up in the chaos. Yet instead of letting their days unfold haphazardly, successful billionaires create an intentional pause. Each morning or evening, they step back from the whirlwind and ask themselves a series of powerful questions. What did I accomplish today? What challenges did I face? What did I learn? What are my biggest priorities for tomorrow? This practice may seem deceptively simple, but its impact is profound. Reflection allows them to recognize patterns, celebrate progress, and course-correct before small problems become major setbacks. They identify which actions are yielding the best results and which distractions are stealing precious time. They reconnect with their core values and remind themselves of their ultimate goals. In essence, the daily review is a moment to recalibrate, ensuring that each day moves them closer to their vision of success. Consider Warren Buffett, widely regarded as one of the greatest investors of all time. Buffett is famous for his disciplined approach to life and work. He spends a significant portion of his day reading and thinking, far more than most people in business. But he also takes time to reflect, reviewing both his successes and his mistakes. This habit of reflection has allowed him to avoid repeating errors, stay grounded in his investment principles, and remain open to new insights. Oprah Winfrey, another self-made billionaire, has spoken frequently about her practice of daily journaling. Each day, she records her thoughts, intentions, and lessons learned. This ritual not only keeps her focused, but also offers a space to process emotions, cultivate gratitude, and clarify what truly matters. For Oprah, intentional reflection is both a spiritual and practical practice, a way to stay connected to her purpose while navigating the demands of her empire. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, is known for his ability to think long-term and prioritize what he calls high-leverage activities. Bezos' daily routine includes time for strategic thinking and planning. He is intentional about making only a few high-quality decisions each day, rather than getting bogged down in endless meetings or minor details. That focus comes from a disciplined habit of reflection and prioritization. What unites these billionaires is not their industry or even their personality. It's their commitment to a daily practice of stepping back, reviewing, and planning. Let's break down the key elements of this powerful habit and explore how you can integrate it into your own schedule. First, the habit begins with a pause. In a world that prizes hustle and constant motion, the idea of stopping, even briefly, can feel counterintuitive. Yet it's in these quiet moments that the greatest clarity emerges. Billionaires understand that activity for its own sake is not the same as progress. By pausing to reflect, they gain perspective, allowing them to separate the urgent from the truly important. Second, the daily review is structured. It's not just idle daydreaming or unfocused rumination. Successful individuals use a set of guiding questions or prompts to direct their thinking. They might ask, what were my top 3 wins today? What did I struggle with? Where did I spend most of my time? What could I have done differently? What are the 3 most important things I must accomplish tomorrow? These questions encourage both honesty and accountability. Third, the review is documented. Many billionaires keep journals or digital logs of their reflections. Writing things down has a powerful psychological effect. It forces clarity, creates a record of progress, and allows for deeper learning. Reviewing past entries can reveal patterns and insights that might otherwise go unnoticed. Fourth, the daily review leads to action. The goal is not simply to feel good or indulge in self-criticism, but to identify concrete next steps. This might mean adjusting a strategy, delegating a task, reaching out to a key contact, or simply choosing to let go of a minor annoyance. Each day ends or begins with a clear sense of purpose and direction. Why is this habit so effective? At its core, the daily review taps into several key principles of high performance. First, it creates a feedback loop. In business, feedback is essential for improvement. The daily review is feedback with yourself. By analyzing what worked and what didn't, you continuously refine your approach. Small improvements, compounded over time, lead to massive results. Second, it builds self-awareness. Billionaires are not immune to distraction, self-doubt, or bad habits. Reflection helps them notice when they're falling into unproductive patterns and make the necessary adjustments. Greater self-awareness leads to better decision-making and stronger relationships. Third, it fosters resilience. The path to extraordinary success is filled with setbacks and failures. By making reflection a daily habit, billionaires process disappointments, extract lessons, and maintain their motivation. They don't wallow in mistakes. They learn from them and move forward. Fourth, it sharpens focus. With so many opportunities and demands, it's easy to get overwhelmed. The daily review brings clarity, helping billionaires concentrate on the few activities that truly matter. This focus is often what separates them from the merely busy. Let's consider how you can implement this habit, regardless of your current level of success. The beauty of the daily review is that it requires no special resources, only your time and attention. Begin by setting aside a specific time each day. Some people prefer to review their day in the evening, reflecting on what happened and planning for tomorrow. Others like to start their morning with a review, setting their intentions before the day begins. Choose a time that fits your rhythm and stick to it. Next, create a simple structure for your review. Here's a sample set of questions you might use. What were my 3 biggest accomplishments today? What challenges or obstacles did I face? What did I learn about myself, others, or my work? How did I spend my time? Was it aligned with my priorities? What are the 3 most important things I need to focus on tomorrow? Write your answers in a journal, digital document, or even a voice memo. The key is to be honest and specific. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns, what consistently works, what drains your energy, what leads to breakthroughs. Finally, make your review actionable. End each session by identifying 1 or 2 concrete steps you can take to improve. This might be a commitment to delegate a task, reach out to a mentor, or simply take a break to recharge. The goal is progress, not perfection. As you build this habit, you may find it helpful to study the routines of successful people. Many billionaires have shared their daily practices in interviews, books, and articles. While the specifics may vary, the underlying principle is the same. Take time every day to reflect, learn, and plan. Of course, the daily review is not a magic bullet. It won't guarantee instant wealth or solve every problem overnight. But it is a powerful foundation, a habit that, when practiced consistently, can transform your mindset, productivity, and results. Think of it as your personal operating system. Just as a computer needs regular updates and maintenance to run smoothly, you need time each day to update your goals, review your progress, and ensure that your actions are aligned with your vision. This habit keeps you agile, adaptable, and focused, qualities that are essential in a rapidly changing world. Over time, you'll find that this practice pays dividends far beyond what you might expect. You'll become more intentional with your time, more resilient in the face of setbacks, and more attuned to the opportunities that others overlook. You'll be able to anticipate problems before they arise and pivot quickly when circumstances change. Perhaps most importantly, the daily review connects you to your deeper purpose. It's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of success and forget why you started in the first place. By reflecting daily, you stay grounded in your values and vision, ensuring that your achievements are both meaningful and sustainable. In the end, the number one habit that billionaires run daily is not about working harder, but about working smarter. It's about creating a deliberate space for reflection, learning, and planning. This simple, consistent practice is the secret weapon behind their extraordinary success, and it's available to anyone willing to make it a priority. So if you aspire to achieve more, whether in business, relationships, or personal growth, consider adopting the daily review as your own foundational habit. Start small, be consistent, and watch as your life begins to change one intentional day at a time. As you integrate this habit, remember that the journey to success is not a straight line. There will be ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks. The daily review is your anchor, a place to celebrate your progress, learn from your mistakes, and chart a course for the future. In the words of Peter Drucker, the legendary management consultant, "What gets measured gets managed." By taking time each day to measure your progress and manage your priorities, you equip yourself with the tools to achieve extraordinary results. The world's billionaires did not get where they are by chance. They built their empires on the foundation of consistent, intentional habits, none more important than the daily review. By embracing this practice, you too can unlock your full potential and move closer to your biggest goals. So tonight or tomorrow morning, find a quiet moment. Open your journal, ask yourself the key questions, and commit to making this daily habit a cornerstone of your life. Over weeks, months, and years, you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish, one day at a time. You see, success doesn't come from luck. It comes from the small habits we choose to practice every single day. And daily reflection and intentional planning is one of the greatest secrets behind the success of billionaires. If you found value in this video, leave a small mark for your own journey. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs it today. Who knows, you might be the spark that inspires their change. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll keep exploring more habits, mindsets, and strategies to help you grow into your most successful self.